Hello, Internet. It's your friend Maggie Rose. Welcome to virtual concert number 5, brought to you by Maggie Rose and Friends and American Songwriter magazine, one of my favorites. With me, I have from Them Vibes, Alex Haddadi. Those of you who are just meeting him are in for a treat, and you get a special 2-for-1 tonight. We got Brother Love of Them Vibes with me as well. And for those of you who have seen us out on the road, you know that we are in a band together. They have Them Vibes as well. You guys have just released an EP, Why the Funk Not, which is fantastic. So go check it out. But tonight we're going to grace you from the safety of my porch here in East Nashville. Thank you so much, American Songwriter, for helping us present our 5th concert. And the biggest thanks to all of you guys who keep tuning in and making it something to look forward to for us every week, and all the donations that you've given us to help build our production a little bit and help our bandmates buy some groceries and get excited about everything to come. So we love you. Numero 5 tonight. Here we are. Bring out the soul in me. I can hardly breathe. Where do I begin? Done with all my friends. Been thinking about it, drinking about it. Can't comprehend how you bring out the soul in me. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Loving you forever feels alive. 'Cause I would spend my whole life just to figure you out. I'll be the rabbit in your hat, be my magic man. 'Cause baby, you bring out the soul in me. When I'm with you, I can hardly breathe. Hand on my chest, I'm like, where do I begin? Done with all my friends, been thinking about it, drinking about it. Can't comprehend how you bring out the soul in me. Baby, you bring out the soul in me. When I'm with you, I can hardly breathe. And baby, how do you bring out the soul in me? Yeah. Do you bring out the soul in me? Well, you bring out the soul. Oh, we got a little helicopter applause for that one.
That's right. Well, that is 6 feet.
Yeah, definitely 6 feet away. Hope that you all are taking care, hanging in there. We're at a very modest 6 feet apart right now. We'll call it 4. That's all right. We've basically been quarantining together. We have been writing some songs together, and I really like them. So it's good that I've only kind of seen them for the last 45, 55, 175 days.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun playing Match Man. It's been so
Yeah,
long.
it's my mother-in-law's favorite song. Isn't that interesting?
Is that really?
Yes, so speaking of songwriting, you never know when you sit down to write a sultry, sexy song that your mother-in-law is going to possibly like it. So the beauty of songwriting connects us all.
Exactly.
we just got done recording this awesome album down in Muscle Shoals, and we did it with some people who are super talented, present company included, but then also some of the established Muscle Shoals musicians, some folks from Alabama Shakes, some folks from Jenny Lewis's band, and it was just amazing. Emily King and Brittany Howard's background singers, who we love, were on it as well. So we're going to be putting that out as soon as we can. This is from that project. I got this feeling, got me reeling, going out of my mind, like I'm losing time. Ain't no good reason to keep me from living my life. I got to simplify and do what I want to do, say what I want to say, live how I want to live, be who I'm gonna be, and love who I'm gonna love. Show what I'm made of, yeah. Ain't nothing to it, gotta do it, do it, do it. Why should I be a people pleaser? Fall into line, that would be such a crime. I won't be my own enemy, and as far as I can see, there ain't nothing in front of me. In my way, no, it's just that easy.
Do what I want to.
What I wanna do,
Say what I want to say.
what I wanna say,
Live how I want to live.
how I wanna live, yeah.
Be who I'm gonna be.
Ooh, oh, oh, and love who I'm gonna love.
Well,
Show what I'm made of. Ain't nothing to it, gotta do it, do it, do it. I'm gonna do what I wanna do, say what I wanna say, live how I wanna live, be who I'm gonna be, and love who I'm gonna love. Show what I'm made of. Ain't nothing to it, gotta do it, do it, do it.
do what I want to do. Say what I want to say.
What I wanna say,
Live how I
yeah.
want to live. Be who I'm gonna be.
Oh, oh,
Love
oh,
who
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
love. Well,
Show what I'm made of. Ain't nothing to it, gotta do it, do it, do it.
Do what I want to do. Say what I want to say.
What I wanna say,
Live how
yeah,
I want to live. Be who I'm gonna be.
Say, and love who I wanna love. Show what I'm made of. Ain't nothing to it, gotta do it, do it, do it. More helicopters, they're back.
All right. We wrote this here.
We wrote this, so that is why we felt this would be the appropriate setting. For those of you who are just joining us, this is virtual concert number 5, but we have a special partner in presenting this show tonight with American Songwriter magazine, which we all love and respect, and we're so grateful. Thanks for helping us share and broadcast to everyone out there. But we felt this was an appropriate setting because Larry, Alex, and I have written many, many songs. We can't play all of those for you tonight. Maybe we'll do another one, a sequel to this. But in this setting right here,
And then the
we wrote
prequel
a
will be
lot.
fun.
Also,
The
our,
prequel will be,
prequel
actually,
will
the
be even
prequel
more
will
fun.
require a lot more tequila. Thank you, Dolce Vita.
also our friend circle is very limited, so the fact that like you and I
Right.
have been hanging out together, this is like a very safe space. For us.
Very safe. Yeah, we love the rest of our band, but I haven't seen some of them in a while. He's married to Sarah, as you know, but maybe she's just enjoying a little break.
You wouldn't see that. You wouldn't know that. I never take my wedding band off, ever. But I'm playing cajon, and my hands are ready to explode, but I had to take that off. Sorry, honey.
It's okay. You have to do.
She can relate.
You got to do what you got to do, and she does the same thing. And we've had a few wedding ring scares on the road together. So
Did we find your wedding ring in the bus? Like,
Not
in between
mine.
the seats? Not mine.
No, not mine.
Yeah,
No,
not
the one I gave to my wife. Yes, you're correct. That's exactly right. We had our
Man,
Sarah
we were
lost.
in Baltimore somewhere. We were just like, let's clean the bus, and then all of a sudden you pulled this out like in between the crevice of the seats. You're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Why did I find this? I know this ring. I bought this ring for my beautiful wife.
Exciting
She's
times
like,
on
I
the
lost
Buzz
my
Bus.
ring.
Oh,
Right.
safe, though.
Well, American Songwriter has been kind enough to send in some questions for us. Which I have right here.
Oh, look at that.
Well, there we go. You guys might learn something about myself. Your style is a blend of so many different genres. Who are some artists and writers that have inspired you musically? I'll say a lot of people locally, close to me, Them Vibes. You guys have certainly inspired me with your funk, rock
You're just saying that.
awesomeness.
You're just saying that because we're here.
I could turn around.
Well, you know, you're usually here when I'm playing music, so I'll say whatever I say on stage with you. But that's true. I've been talking about some of these artists over the last couple of virtual concerts. I've done a deep dive into Carole King and Bill Withers, John Prine, mostly because we lost both of them. I think that the Beatles, they're the epitome of evolution, and you can look at their career and revolution, yes. And I think that it's our job to be versatile as artists. It's our job to try and glean from everything that we're exposed to in collaborating. But we live in Nashville, and Nashville has some of the best musicians and the biggest variety of music. So I don't think that it's an accident that you see a lot of those styles incorporated in there, and I feel like you'll continue to see that.
And I also think you're discovering, as we all are, discovering new music like every day. You know.
Yeah.
It could be from. It could have been.
Alex, say, talk into the microphone.
Oh, sorry. That's right. My bad. No, we're discovering music every day. So, like, you know, something that may seem old to someone, like, say, like an Etta James, all of a sudden is something brand new to somebody else. And when we made our project in Muscle Shoals, there was so many influences that were just, like, exuding from that wall from Fame Studios,
That
you know?
space, physical space, was the origin point of so much good music. But I also think that one objective that at least we have when the three of us sit down to write music is make something that is going to sound stellar with just a couple acoustic guitars and a cajon. This is usually the configuration we have when we write together, and make something timeless. And I think that if we do both of those things, we usually feel like we're honoring our
I think
music.
we're doing all right at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah, right.
We're
Yeah,
not
right.
chasing many trends, and I think that if you're going to make timeless music, then a lot of it depends upon the lyric and
And
what you're communicating to people.
Honesty is always the best
Honesty, yeah.
policy with all that, you know?
Absolutely.
honest music is timeless.
So go find some people that you really, really love and write some songs with them and see what happens. I think that some people get a little bit anxious about writing with people that they're really close with, but for us, it's been such a symbiotic relationship, and it's made us closer, and it's been going on for several years. So that's why we won't really do a prequel concert. What we wrote before changed the whole thing.
You should, though.
We should.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely.
Perfect
Oh, are you kidding me?
segue. Actually, yeah, we played the
Metal
little
hair
scene.
and stuff. Come on, man.
Metal hair,
You know, yeah.
That felt like a perfect segue to Change the Whole Thing, which is the title track of a record that we all played on and made here in Nashville. We recorded it live on Music Row. It's about leaving the world a little better than you found it, and you guys are certainly doing that for us by staying engaged and tuning in, and of course my boys up here are doing that for me every day. Every day seems like you wake up in the morning a little bit further from where you wanna be. You're losing faith. Say, what's the point of trying when you're running out of time and you're in this deep? I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Lord knows I got a lot to learn myself. It's getting harder watching you, putting that heart of yours through hell. The world wasn't broken in a day. It ain't gonna stay this way forever. But you ain't gotta change the whole damn thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. You ain't gotta gotta change the whole thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. It's a tough thing to face, but change can take a little longer. But if you really want it, it's worth the wait. And it's okay, 'cause even if you never see it, doesn't mean it can't be it either way. No, I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Lord knows I got a lot to learn myself. It's getting harder watching you, putting that heart of yours through hell. The world wasn't broken in a day. It ain't gonna stay this way forever. But you ain't gotta change the whole damn thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. You ain't gotta change the whole thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit. Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit. Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit. Goes a long way, and all it takes is just a little, just a little, just a little bit. I ain't trying to tell you what to do. Lord knows I got a lot to learn myself. It's getting harder watching you, putting that heart of yours through hell. The world wasn't broken in a day. It ain't gotta stay this way forever. But you ain't gotta change the whole damn thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. You ain't gotta change the whole thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. You ain't gotta change the whole thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. No, you ain't gotta change the whole thing. You just gotta leave it a little better. Oh, oh. Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit.
Just a little, just a little.
Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit.
Just a little, just a little.
Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit.
Just a little, just a little.
Just a little, just a little, just a little, just a little bit. Zaddy.
Zaddy!
We're used to,
Alex Haddad
we
on
just make
guitar.
our own applause, but yes.
I know.
Alex
you
Haddadi.
need 1,000
Also,
miles.
shout out to my friends Patrick Davis and Chris Galbuda. I wrote that tune with them, and they're stellar writers. I just did a Sip Sip South Carolina benefit with my friend Patrick Davis. He's doing lots of great things for folks in South Kakalaki.
South Crackalacky.
South Kakalaki. All right, well, this is a very special moment and brought to you from quarantine. I got together with these gentlemen here and Sarah Tomek, who is badass drummer extraordinaire, Mrs. Flomek.
Yep, she's at home with the apron on, cooking up all that food right now.
Things that aren't happening.
Watching.
Things that aren't right. Right? True or
She's
false?
just waiting for me to come home.
Is she watching this right now? And she's like, she's just.
She could not be happier that I'm away from home.
She's listening to like what, Tori Amos right now?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
let's place your bets. What
Hey,
is
why
Sarah
not?
Tomek
Fiona
listening to
Apple?
right now?
I'm listening to that
'Cause
Fiona Fetch the Bolt Cutters. That was
Oh.
amazing.
Yeah. See, when she's gone, I was at a rush, but well, that's for another time.
Let's not rush into that conversation.
Well, I brought Sarah Tomek's name up, and now we're all imagining her in an apron, but I'll bring you back to this moment right here, where we all wrote this song together at Alex's house, which is, as some of you know if you've been tuning in, just blocks from here, walking distance. And we've had a really gnarly 2020 like everyone else, but especially here in East Nashville, we were pummeled with this tornado, and then less than a week after, everything happened with lockdown. So that's given us a lot of fodder for writing songs. And we call Alex the seed man, and he'll get a little idea blossoming, which makes sense since I've been planting a lot of things from seed with all this free time in my garden.
Yeah,
so that's what you are, a tiny little seed that
Just growing.
germinates all the time. And he had this skeleton of a song that was just so stellar, and we went over to his house and finished it, and that was maybe 3 weeks ago. So we're going to play it for you guys tonight. It's called Only Human. Days gone by, feel I'm locked up in a cage. Ever since you've been gone, the city hasn't been the same. Candles that burn so bright have all been blown out. There's a fire in me, but the streets are empty tonight. I remember December, but it feels far gone. Seems like forever we were together, telling 19 so long. Now I'm alone here, I can't take it anymore. Yeah, I would do anything, I would do anything. I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, baby, I'm only human, baby. I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, I'm only, I wanna get out, I wanna get out. Paranoia is getting so loud. It's got me looking over my shoulder, but there's no one around. It's the fear that has replaced all the angles of your face. I miss you desperately. Are you gonna stay away? I remember December, but it feels far gone. Seems like forever we were together, telling 19 so long. Now I'm alone here, I can't take it anymore. I would do anything, I would do anything. I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, baby, I'm only human, baby. I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, I'm only, I wanna get out, I wanna get out, I wanna get out, I wanna get out. Life as I know it is empty, and I'm lonely, and I'm thirsting in a desert that once was overflowing. The music's gone silent, I feel like I'm dying. Your touch and your feel was all that was real. I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, baby, I'm only human, baby. I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, I'm only human. And I go through the motions, but I'm tired of hoping. I look all around me and all the doors closing, but I never needed you like I do right now. I'm only human, I'm only, I wanna get out, I wanna get out, I wanna get out, I wanna get out. Just happy we all remembered all the words.
Yeah, right?
So hot off the presses. I feel like it's because we feel it so much right now.
I know.
It's like, oh, of course, that's the next line.
Especially when that tag comes in, it's like, I want to get out.
I want to get out.
We can all like
Our
that
favorite
one.
bar in East Nashville in 5 Points was destroyed by the hurricane, so I think that was our little...
It was a tornado.
It was a tornado, yeah, but you
Well,
can't
yes, the
destroy that bar
tornado.
spirit. You really can't. Or Nashville's for that.
No,
They're
not at
rebuilding it.
all.
They're rebuilding. Well, you mean the Three Crow favorite bar, favorite venue is yet to. I guess they're getting ready to really start putting that pedal to the metal, start rebuilding, which is great. We
They
saw that.
painted
We
it a
saw that.
different
A great.
color.
Yeah,
We're talking about you, Three Crow. We love you.
yeah.
That's right.
Although we love a lot of East Nashville bars, don't we?
I know. It's true.
So there's a question that American Songwriter sent in talking about this song in particular that we're about to play for you. And it's become such a... that day was so special. A lot of times people ask, like, what comes first, the lyric or the melody or the idea or the chords? And the answer is that it's always different. But this day in particular, when I just told you how we call Alex the Seed Man, he came in and it was Larry, myself, this artist Whistle, and we were just about to continue our second session for Change the Whole Thing. We kind of knew the direction we were going in at this point. And Alex was like, I just need you to come in and sing like the people who are your heroes, like Aretha and Etta James, and write that love song that you're going to be able to sing forever. And I got to just sing it at my little sister's wedding in September, which that means high five, we did it.
Yeah, we did.
And it was just a beautiful day. And I remember even being scared at how much you and Larry were kind of pushing the melody for me to sing. And I think it was one of those first songs that was a vocal moment on Change the Whole Thing that really made me excited about that and taught me things about my own voice, because I'd always recorded the way Nashville does things, where you record it 10 times down and then they splice together the best performance, and we had already set the standard for what we were doing in the ground rules for this record, and you both were like, no, get your ass up there and sing those notes. You know that you can do it.
There's never
And
a
mostly it
wrong
was the
note.
emotion behind.
Yeah.
There are wrong notes, but we make them work.
Not when you sing it.
It's true.
I'd rather have a more emotive singer than a more technically perfect singer, and I think that's why this song was so important to me. Not only as one that I look forward to with the sentiment behind it, but also what we get to do when we sing it.
Larry and I wanted you to have a Paul McCartney moment, and Larry can explain what that is with when they recorded "Oh Darling."
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, I mean, what happens is like we get together. This happens so many times. We get together and we work out. We just work out some stuff, and
You know
we're
what I'm
like,
talking about? Where
well,
sing "Oh Darling."
oh,
like,
yeah. He was he destroyed his voice. Yeah, he just went around screaming forever and ever and ever, and then came in and was like, it must have sounded like, I'll do it now. You know? And he killed it. Because if you listen to the demos of "Oh Darling," it was just almost like this sort of pretty grandma singing it in a way. And then he came in and really nailed it.
Pretty Grandma.
Well, he was just like, "Oh darling," it was like.
That's a great band name.
Well,
Pretty
he
Grandma.
did his thing, and he made sure, just for the sake of the song, that the grit that needed to come through for that was where it was at. And so this song, like so many songs that we write together, you know, Alex and I would step out back when we were both smoking back in those old days. Remember those old days, bro?
Yes, I do.
Don't do it.
And it would just be like, all right, well, you know, we just go out and chat for a little while. You know, we have some ideas, whatever. And, you know, Maggie, just leave her to her own devices and her own thoughts. And we come back because she really knows who she is. Let her, you know, I mean, the ideas are ideas, but how they come through a person and how you're the vessel for those ideas. And we come back in, and she just takes it through the roof. I mean, you absolutely took it to where it needed to be. And it's a beautiful
Best
thing.
collaborators are people who are going to push you and help you realize your potential. And I think that we've all done that for each other, but on this song in particular, it was a turning point for me as a vocalist and a performer, that you guys were like, right, here's this, and do it. And it also has become such an important song. We just had the Today Show re-air this performance in particular, but speaking of timeless music, I think that you did a wonderful job in helping bring us your little starter seed of this guy. It's called It's You. We haven't ever said the title of it, but that's what we're talking about this whole time. first time. Our eyes lingered in the symphony of another Saturday night, and you still do that to me, like I'm the only one, the only melody. Yeah, it's you I was waiting for. Never ever saw you coming. I need you forevermore. I never want to see you go. Love was just a losing game, far as I knew. I think of all the hearts that had to break just to find you. And you still drive me crazy, so crazy. I wanna have you, baby. It's you I was waiting for, and I never ever saw you coming. I need you forevermore, and I never want to see you any other way than this. You turn me on like no one ever did. I love you today and every day. Yeah. Oh no, no, I never ever saw you coming. Oh no, 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 and I never want to see you. No, so don't go, baby, baby. Don't go, don't go, don't go, baby. Oh, no, I never want to see you go, go, go. Don't go, go, go.
It's quite lovely. It's quite. Snaps. There's
It's a little chilly out here in my backyard.
grasshoppers back there. I don't know. You, Maggie. Never mind.
Hey, Maggie.
Hey, Austin.
People are asking, they're just talking about how great the production is and, just about how they can donate. And everybody's very thankful that the sound is great tonight.
So are we.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Austin, help me with those answers.
Oh, it's fine. It's all posted there for you. I'm just,
The production, thanks to you guys who have been making donations and everything, you're helping us kind of beef up our show while we're all quarantining and protecting our fans and people who would necessarily risk their. We know you, Glenn Dodson. We see you. You'd come out even if the corona was raging.
Damn
So
right.
this is a way for you to enjoy.
Love you, Glenn.
We love you so much, Glenn. But this is a way for you guys to enjoy the concert from home, and we do have Ben Pluis and Kim Page helping make it look and sound a little better than maybe our show did last week, even though I love everyone who tuned in, and it was an awesome show with just my husband, who I made play drums with me. But we wanted to give you guys a slightly
I
higher
enjoyed
produced.
it.
Yeah, it was really
It was
good.
fun.
Thanks.
you
And
know?
Austin
It really
Marshall
was.
was a great drummer.
Yeah.
Austin Marshall is a great
It's
drummer.
awesome.
You know,
Fantastic.
he really is.
I also,
But it's nice to have a microphone. My God, I sing totally differently with this. Go on, Austin.
I did want to point out that the neighborhood, everybody's social distancing from their own backyards, and people are tuning in right now from across the fence, and I can hear the snaps out there.
Yeah,
I know,
we heard some snaps last week too. Someone shot off some fireworks, and then we stopped after, and someone said, "Don't stop. So that was kind of sweet.
Are
So
we-
whoever you are, too, if you're not tuning in, thanks.
Is it the time of this year we're going to have like cicadas everywhere? Is that this year? Like the
That-
7-year
no,
deal?
no.
To me.
Right? So,
Sure.
wow.
Hey,
how are
Austin,
these? How is
will
this
you
going to
give me
go?
a little more tequila in here?
A billion
Bring on the
cicadas. You know,
zombies.
really? We're going to have to go to their rhythm,
You can
man.
make donations to myself and to Them Vibes. We're on Venmo and PayPal. Dolce Vita, thank you for buying our tequila every week. We appreciate it. They've been having us buy a bottle of tequila if we keep doing concerts. So I think that's as good of an incentive as
Talk
anything,
about
right?
twisting our arm, huh?
I'm going to answer one more question while Austin grabs this tequila from my bandmates. How do you approach prepare for co-writes, excuse me? Well, that really depends on who we're sitting down with. With these guys, I just kind of have a running notebook of ideas. Like right now, I have 3 little sproutlings for you guys. So I don't know if you knew that, but so I think for certain people who you have a routine writing session with, you have to. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Make sure that you're always doing the work.
Cheers, guys. Cheers to y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in.
Cheers.
Thanks for caring and spending time.
Salute, you know, in its literal sense,
But
to
my
health, everyone.
biggest advice to new songwriters would be don't expect that inspiration to just come hit you when you finally decide to go collaborate with someone. You have to go put that work in outside of the session, and that could take as many as several weeks to
A lifetime.
having a great epiphany the night before. But come prepared, come with a developed idea, and don't over research whoever you're writing with. I think that's a big thing. I feel like
good.
because then you're not giving them a chance to be something different than what you've imagined, or they've been presented to you as on the internet or whatever. Go into a write with a really open mind and let someone show you who they are.
How do we prepare? What do we have like when we were smoking? There was an ashtray here, and then we'd sit down and we would just talk life for a good like half hour, kind of get it all out. You know,
I think
That's actually how a lot of songs do come out. Like some,
Yeah.
like every
you guys would
ideas
go
coming
outside
in, but
and then come back in, and I would have my developmental thing. But you always would come with a prepared idea. You always have a melody.
like even like sometimes we utilize that, but then other times, like you're saying, like Alex, like just getting together because I'm really collaborating with somebody.
It's
we
a very
we know
daunting
each other,
process.
and I have complete anxiety, and I love you, and I know you every time. I wanna just that's
Well,
what
that's what I'm saying. If you feel like you have a write with someone who's this huge producer, or they have all these credits and they've been on all these different albums, that doesn't matter. Let them show you who they are, and I think that will cut down on so much anxiety. And
Well,
I've learned that people who are really, really successful in this business aren't usually the ones who are flexing like that. They're going to be the ones who take each moment by moment, and every song comes out of a different space. They aren't like, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And
But
some
also,
people are jerks.
they can be.
Yeah, they
They're
can be.
late on the beat.
See, he knows what's up.
but
But
also
I
just
think
getting
most
together and
people
being
that you're
relating.
going to have
right?
long, fruitful relationships with, you're going to have a great synergy, and it's about having an open, honest rapport. And we should have anxiety. When I
Well,
write with you, some great things happen, and I want that to happen every time. So I have anxiety
But it's just
about
that
making
it's
sure that we bat 300.
yeah, and but it's relating. That's what it is. Because a lot of times you go in with an absolute stranger, and that's what I mean,
Right.
more than anything. But just we chat, we might have a seed, somebody may have an idea, but then all of a sudden we're just hanging out for a half an hour and just talking, and all of a sudden we're like, yeah, because there's a collective consciousness I believe in, which is like, you're feeling this way, and he's like, I've been feeling, I can relate to that, and all of a sudden you're like, well, maybe we should
That's why
write
people
about that.
get in the room to feel like, oh.
Relatable, relate.
I
That's how
have
people
that.
go on dates, how they get everything, life, getting
So
together.
you're asking for advice, though, and this song is about not really knowing who am I to give advice. We're gonna put this out probably in May. We had plans to put the full-length record out, and then quarantine hit. But we've got some great songs that we want to at least give you a peek at the album with, and this is one of them. I read it with Kyle Dredden, and whistle, and it's a song of the times, everybody. I diagnosed myself with the internet. Minor aches and pains, death is imminent. I think the stretch in my eye might be permanent. You got a cure for it, I need a cure for it. I buy self-help books and call it therapy. Found a quote that could calm your anxiety. If you could find the time, read it back to me. It might be the one I need, could be the one I need. You should try a hypnotist, see a guru. Gotta do this new cleanse, that shit's voodoo. Baby, we're all just out of our minds. One step away from fine and dandy, pills and candy. Gotta cut straight to the happy ending. Baby, we're all just out of our heads. Despite what the experts said, I'm only here to help. I just can't help myself. Kryptonite is comparison, but I take it every day like it's medicine. I wash it all down with the state I'm in to keep it genuine. What's that again? I'm journaling every day and meditating. I've been waiting, why am I not levitating, baby? We're all just out of our minds. One step away from fine and dandy, pills and candy. Gotta cut straight to the happy ending, baby. We're all just out of our heads. Despite what the experts said, I'm only here to help. Just can't help myself. Oh. No secret, not a breakthrough. Sometimes life's hard, that's all good too. But baby, we're all just out of our minds. One step away from fine and dandy, pills and candy. Gotta cut straight to the happy ending, baby. We're all just out of our heads. Despite what the experts said, I'm only here to help. Just can't help myself. Help myself. Help me, baby, now, now. Send a little help my way. Help me, baby, now, now. 'Cause I can't help myself. Hey, hey. Baby, let love move. Let love move. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Let love
Galley. Yeah, well, Galley. It's good to be back. Huh?
Also, time for some 3/4 of a show intermission. I'd like to remind you guys that I'm going to do a little show with the Nashville Predators this Wednesday. They're re-airing some of their finest games. They're going to air Game 3 of the Stanley Cup 20.
Oh, I thought you were doing a show
Playoffs.
with the Predators.
I mean, I am virtually. I'm on their
Maggie Rose on ice.
Nashville Predators virtual band stage. So it's this new series that they're doing. That's on Wednesday. Brought to you by Starstruck Entertainment at 6:30. You guys should check it out. You might be here.
I will be here.
But you can see the show if you follow Preds NHL at Preds NHL on Facebook and Instagram. But we're trying to find out ways to just keep you guys entertained and stay engaged with our community that we love so much.
You ever skate? Were you a skater? I skate.
I've skated as on Friday birthday parties.
Yeah.
Roller skate, man.
I can be pretty
Roller
dangerous.
skater.
I do want to go to the roller derby thing here. Slammy Lou Harris.
Slammy Lou Harris. I love it. Johnny Smash. Huh?
Okay. Cheers, everybody.
What we got? What
What's next,
This is I'm putting my guitar down
It's
for
all
it.
takeout nowadays. Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do a song that is from the brand new record and probably the title track of the new record. But that's just for you guys tuning in to know about. The rest of the world to figure out later. Oh, why you act like you never made a mistake? Serve up advice that you'd never be able to take. You're making a choice to add to the noise, it's not helping. Stuck in your lane in your own way, now I'm afraid of where you're going. Sure must be nice knowing all there is to know. Doesn't mean that it's all my fault, 'cause you say it's so. Let's take a step back, try to unpack our baggage. Start listening, stop starting shit, let's begin breaking bad habits. I wish that I could borrow your eyes. Maybe that would open my mind. Say that I'm wrong, don't need to be right, but I need to see that you're here in my sight. Just look at all the room I'm making for your consideration. Don't worry, baby, it's okay if we disagree. Doesn't always go my way, but hey, it keeps things interesting. I don't expect you to change and simply take it on the chin. Even if we get nowhere, I don't care as long as we're trying. I wish that I could borrow your eyes. Maybe that would open my mind. Say that I'm wrong, don't need to be right, but I need to see that you're here in my sight. Just look at all the room I'm making for your consideration. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. We might not see things all that differently. Oh, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Oh, I wish that I could borrow your eyes. Maybe that would open my mind. Say that I'm wrong, don't need to be right, but I need to see that you're here in my sight. Just look at all the room I'm making for your consideration. Just look at all the room I'm making for your consideration. Thank you all so much again. American Songwriter Magazine, thank you so much for helping us present our virtual concert number 5. Thank you guys for your donations. We love you. You're the best. One more time for Brother Love, for Alex Haddad.
You know what's funny about that song was that we kind of doomsday proofed it in the sense that like we
Oh, I've got several more. I'm not gonna.
Hey, we ain't done yet.
We ain't done yet. Are you guys
Okay.
done?
Just because like the way we do live would
I'm
be.
just reminding everyone watching, honey, who we are. Austin got worried that I was ending the show. Don't worry. I'm not ending the show. Are you guys ready to go? Not me.
The way we would do it live was like you and I would just get up and just do the song, you know, for your consideration. We'd just say F it and do it live, you know. And
So let's go.
now that we're keeping it tight,
Yeah, we're keeping it tight so Instagram doesn't kick us
honed
off.
in, honed in. So So what's up?
Cool. This one's called Best in Me. This is another one written on this porch. In times of trouble, in times of bliss, under the moonlight, in the morning mist, I could go blind, but I still see. You bring out the best in me, bring out the best in me. You clear the path when I'm in my own way, when I'm walking in circles, you set me straight. You shine a light when I'm lost at sea. Bring out the best in me, bring out the best in me. I was born to love you every day of my life, and we make it happen in a world where nothing's lasting. If it all comes crashing down, our love will still be around. When I'm anxious, out of my mind, feeling restless, you slow down time. When I get choked up and it's hard to breathe, you bring out the best in me, you bring out the best in me. Ooh, yeah. I was born to love you every day of my life, and we make it happen in a world where nothing's lasting. If it all comes crashing down, our love will still be around. When I make it hard for you to say, your loving heart finds a way to see the colors of my fallen leaves. Bring out the best in me, bring out the best in me. Yeah, I could go blind, but I still see. Bring out the best in me, bring out the best in me. You bring out the best in me, the best in me.
All the
Thanks for
parts.
just bursting
How
that
not to
bubble.
end the song. That's songwriting 101.
What
not
can I
to do.
say? What can I say? I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much.
I love you.
But I love you guys too. I'm talking to people watching
Oh, I
the show.
don't know what you're doing with your finger there.
Well, I wanted to pick your nose, but
Oh,
that's
you
not
picked your
that's not
nose
very
earlier.
coronavirus friendly.
I wanted to pick your nose
Mom and
earlier.
Dad, I know you're watching. Claire and Teresa, I know you're watching. Sarah, I know you're watching in your apron, and you look really sexy and great.
It's Tori Amos right now.
Yeah.
She's got a
We
shotgun.
have like a whole
She's got a
fiction for
shotgun
what
in her
Sarah's
hand,
doing
and
right
she's
now.
and she's in the rocking chair, man.
But you guys are everything. It's just been such a testament to how strong your support is that even with all the barriers between us, you're still finding ways to connect with us and watch these shows and hear this new music, and it's making us so inspired, and we love you. American Songwriter, we love you. Go check out my friends Them Vibes' new EP, Why the Funk Not. And very soon you'll be hearing some new music from my project that I've done with them as well. And we love you. We have 2 more songs for you. This is brought to you from my backyard in East Nashville, Tennessee. Maggie Rose and American Songwriter Magazine.
It's got a nice ring to it there, darling.
We're going to do What Are We Fighting For? Hey.
I got to tune up.
Nice.
All right.
You ready?
What are we fighting for? Don't even know anymore. Baby, aren't you worried? We're caught in the fury. What are we fighting for? How did we lose our way? Baby, I still keep the faith. Used to share everything. Now we don't know where to begin. How did we lose our way? I know I don't know everything, but you'll never know what I can bring to the table if you don't have a seat with me. Honey, won't you hear me out? When did it get so loud? If you don't understand, just keep holding my hand. Honey, won't you hear me out? I know I don't know everything, but you'll never know what I can bring to the table if you don't have a seat with me. I know I don't know everything, but you'll never know what I can bring to the table if you don't have a seat with me. And I'm hoping down the line, with a little grace and a little time, we can stop keeping score. That's worth fighting for. What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? What are we fighting for? Oh, what are we fighting for? home, everybody.
That's called collaboration, ladies and gentlemen.
That's called I
You
decided
open
to
your
go an
eyes
extra
and you
3
look
measures.
Boys and girls, that's called collaboration.
That's the song that makes my it not even worth putting eye makeup on because I'm just like I love
I'm
crying.
crying.
Well, we have 2 more songs for you guys. Austin, do we have enough time for 2 more? This is one, this house in particular, we found because it was playing on the radio when we opened the door to this house. Larry had just married Sarah. I wrote this song before marrying Austin. Then we put it out as a single. My grandparents passed away, and it was right about the same time that we were looking for a house, and it was a single, and they had just left us, that we opened the door to this place, and it was like ding, 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 ding. Sorry, right key. Ding, 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 that key. And it was just really serendipitous. So this is for all of us pulling each other together right now. When I am feeling blue, no light is shining through, darling, yeah, you pull me through. When I am sinking low and drowning in the undertow, it's true, darling, yeah, you pull me through. Whoa. Without even knowing, you came and you showed me a love without an end. It's true, oh, that darling, yeah, you pull me through. Whoa, so long, loneliness. No, nothing is wrong with a little tenderness. I need you, no, I'm not afraid to confess. Yes, it's true. It's only you, yeah. Ooh. Wash over me with your river of love. I believe you make me wanna say hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. When we say goodnight, I'll be waiting on the other side for you. Like you always do. I'll pull you through. Thank you all so much. We love you guys. I'm Maggie Rose. Thank you, American Songwriter. Thank you to all the wonderful viewers. One more time for Brother Love and Alex said daddy. One more time for production here. Thank you to everyone in the neighborhood for tuning in. In Austin. Man, I haven't played this one in a second. Tell me what you want to do. I see you looking at me, trying to make a move. Oh, tell me what you want to say. No need to be shy, no need to look away. I like my guy rough around the edges, but end of the day, baby, you better be smooth. Smooth. Give me some inspiration. I can be your reputation. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Well, your mama sure did raise you right, but we ain't talking about your mama tonight. Alright. Tell me, what is your name? No, you're not the kind to waste time on silly games. Come on, baby, show me
Show me.
cards in your hand. I'll show you what it's like to feel like a real man. Give me some inspiration. I can be your reputation. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. I don't want you on your best behavior. We gotta do it in our human nature. At the end of the day, baby, you better be smooth. 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 Give me some inspiration. I can be your reputation. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Well, your mama sure did raise you right, but we ain't talking about your mama tonight. Alright. Tell me. Ooh yeah. Come on, baby, show me. Yeah. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. You all stay safe at home. We love you. We'll see you on the other side. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. You tell me, baby. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. Show me, baby. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. We love you so much. You guys take care. See you very soon.
Yeah! Shake it, man. Shake it. You shake it. You shake it. Love. Hi, everybody. Ow! It's Ron.
Baby.